All right. Um, I'm super stoned. Yeah. What do I say? What should I say? When it comes to talking to a camera, this is the one thing that I would like to get good at. When it comes to speaking my thoughts and feelings and emotions about things in life. But I guess the one emotion and one feeling I'm getting is that one works hard throughout the whole day, right? Rather it be doing a white collar or a blue collar job, mentally or physically. It's it's um it's draining. And how would I say this? I think when it comes to working mentally, it's way harder than working physically. Um, I think that's why white collars people get paid more. It makes more sense. Um, but working physically is not a walk in the park. It's if even it even fucks you up mentally. I wonder how people in the army fucking do it. Navy SEALs and all that. Impressive. I really do give props to them. But also give props to, the everyday worker that lives, you know, in this world, and that does things that people don't want to do. I respect them too. They get paid, and then obviously everybody goes to work for a reason and for what you know what they're trying to accomplish, or they're just trying to survive. But I was just thinking, as an emotional thought, that I think that, hypothetically speaking, what if you work like physically, right? More than 13 hours a day, right? And it's hard. Obviously, you're working outside in the sun and doing some bullshit work that the foreman tried to tell you. Not just. I made this joke one time where bosses or foremans or superintendents or PM managers, whatever, they would really want just to see a laborer or one of their workers pick up a rock to point A and then put it down to point B, and then pick up that same rock from point B and then put it back to point A, and do that for the rest of the day, and then bam, you get paid. Which is super easy. And if you hear a podcast while you're picking up that rock and putting it down, you could even look at it as like a workout in a weird way. But I think that there's a certain point where it hits the limit where, like, okay, you think what you could do, if what you could think you could be doing mentally when it comes to how would I say it? When it comes to working mentally, obviously, when it comes to working computers, um, AI is going to, for all the white collar jobs, not off all the white collar jobs, but there's going to be new jobs being created because of the AI and what they're saying. But you don't have to use your head as much. You could use it as a tool, which is awesome. I think you don't need to be the smartest person in the room anymore. As long as you know how to use use the strongest person in the room. When it comes to that, that's a device. And when it's not device, but like with software, when it comes to ChatGPT, all these LLMs and that they're coming out with, like Claude, I think that learning about all that would be very helpful when it comes to mentally working in this world and not physically working. And with all this Web 3.0 like coming out, I'm gonna smoke a weed so I won't be boring and shit. But one individual that I really like listening to is this individual called Swagger Souls. Right now he has a podcast it's called Goons Podcast, and they're all pretty funny. But this this individual called Swagger Souls, I like the way that he talks, the way that he makes his jokes make sense. Even though some of them are dark, I find that funny, not like to the extent of like dark, just they're just funny. He's a cool guy. Like not like dark, but like, you know, you gotta have an open mind to listen to those jokes. And I think the way that he talks and all these other individuals talk, like if you take that with, you know, different podcasts, like a comedian like Friends, Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino, and then you have the same I don't know, like imagine having there's Tosh.0 podcast, that's a good one. There's Limitless, and there's Bankless podcast, and The Weekend with Theo Vaughn. There's different ones like Rick Glassman. And there's many more for sure that they have an amazing way to make their thoughts make sense. And at the moment, why I'm doing this is because I don't know how to make sense. It fucking sucks when it comes to not knowing how. Like, I know how to talk, but I don't know how to talk, if that makes sense. I don't know how to make sense why I still don't have friends. I'm not fucking with you. Everybody just slowly walked away, which makes sense. What else should I think? So when it comes to work ethic and all that, going back to that, I guess, is just what if you could use your mind instead of your muscles? Which you could use both in a weird way. Alright, well, I don't want to make this video too long and doesn't make any sense whatsoever at the moment. I'm just gonna fucking take a shower and yeah. Keep moving forward. Take care. Have a good one.